our next guest.
So cute.
I'm a huge fan of. Our next guest also grew up in the world of music and just made her off-Broadway debut right here in the Big Apple. Gracie McGraw hails from Nashville, but is now a New York-based performer. And right now she's starring in the play Babe alongside Marissa Tomei and Arliss Howard.
Why the hell should I hire you?
My ear, my work ethic, I have a personality that shapes artists.
So does everyone who works in this building.
And I have quite a following on social media.
But do you have a soul?
What?
Do you have a soul?
Did you just ask me if I have a soul? Well, I'm not sure if this answers your question, but when I was growing up in Woodstock...
You grew up in Woodstock?
On weekends.
So you really grew up in Manhattan?
Oh man, and she is joining us this morning to tell us all about this show. Gracie McGraw, great to have you here.
I'm happy to be here.
We were ogling over your dress, your hair, your brows, your skin, your nails, and everything.
Oh my gosh, thank you. Me as well. Y'all look amazing.
Oh, y'all.
I love it.
It's the South. It never goes away.
I know.
Thank goodness.
But now you call New York home.
I do, yes.
And you made your off-Broadway debut.
I did.
Wow.
It's very intense and exciting. Lots of emotions. I've been working very hard to get to this point, and I was incredibly emotional at opening. I was like bawling, trying not to cry the whole show. But it means so much to be able to do this with the new group and Scott Elliott directing us, and Marissa and Arliss are absolutely incredible people to be with, and this being my first big show in New York, it's like the greatest blessing.
Oh my gosh, so I was watching you watch yourself. What is that like for you?
It's really odd. Honestly, I was looking at my ponytail and it was very pointy, so I'm gonna try to fix that tonight for the show, pull it down a little.
We provide a service
for
celebrities.
I'm looking at myself through a different lens. It's very weird.
So tell us about Babe.
Babe is about this old head record exec and his right-hand woman who doesn't get enough recognition for the work that she's done in the business. And this young A&R hire comes in and shakes things up and kind of gives them a lens on how they've been acting in their entire life, and allowing Abigail, who's played by Marissa Tomei, to kind of see that she's been a little bit abused by Gus, who is played by Arliss Howard.
So you play two different characters.
I do.
How do you go from one to one, and how would you describe the two different characters?
I think they're two sides of the same coin a little bit. Catherine is the young A&R hire, and Kat Wonder is a 90s grunge rocker who used to be on their label, Abby and Gus's label that they work at, and she was a drug addict and had major issues in her life, and Catherine was a huge fan of her, so she brings her up a lot in the show. And I started by trying to figure out who Catherine was, and then I figured out who Kat was. And
the singer, the grunge.
The singer, the grunge.
Yeah.
It's kind of, they have the same name a little bit, so it's kind of hard to understand. But I just tried to create a connection between them for myself, so the switch wasn't as hard to do, because we switch mid-scene sometimes.
Oh, wow.
Which is pretty intense.
Wow, that sounds intense.
It
Dang,
does.
for your off-Broadway debut, they really put your feet to the fire.
They really did. I can't believe they trusted me with that. I feel very, very grateful that they allowed me to do this, and just kind of go crazy and feel anger that women aren't usually allowed to express. And so it was a really incredible experience to be able to bring that like guttural female rage out through Kat, which was awesome.
Yeah, then you're with Marissa Tomei, you're with Arliss Howard. And you had some very important people in the audience, at least 3 times, you tell me?
Yes.
Mom and Dad came to see you?
Yes, they've come 3 times, and they said that they're going to come again, and I don't know why, but...
Oh, my you guys!
Come on with the DNA over here.
Oh my God, my hair. That was before I ever dyed my hair.
Who are those two that crazy couple with you? Your mom and dad?
Those are my parents.
Who's this?
That's me, my mom, and my sisters. I'm the oldest of 3 girls. I have 2 younger sisters, Maggie and Audrey. They're absolutely amazing, and I love them so much.
Oh,
I'm gonna get emotional.
Oh my God.
Maggie lives in New York, and we actually lived together. We got to live together for a year, but we've now separated because she has 3 cats, and I'm allergic. So I can't do that. It's too much for the vocal cords. But I love the cats. I love the cats, Maggie.
How did they react to seeing you, though, make your debut?
They were incredibly emotional.
Oh my God.
Very emotional. My dad and mom, the first preview, they said, said that they were like shaking with anxiety
Oh
because
my
they were so
gosh.
nervous.
We could
but-
talk to you all day.
That's right.
Copyright is about to come up, and I don't care. We wanted to get that in. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Continued success. You can catch Gracie and Babe at Pershing Square's Signature Center through December 23rd. Get your tickets online. Do yourself a favor and go.
Yeah.